I can't use my Shaktimaan. Can't. The music, I can't.
Continue singing.
Shaktimaan, Shaktimaan, Shaktimaan.
MCR Pure Cotton Club, formals and casual shirts.
Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology admissions open.
Summer holidays vandachu, நம்ம GT holidays vandachu. South India's #1 travel brand.
मोदी जी से भी आप क्रॉस कर गए थे. That time Shaktimaan crossed Modi ji. Arun Jaitley, he was my lawyer. He fought the case. And ultimately we won the case, Shaktimaan not guilty. Somebody wanted to malign Shaktimaan. They wanted to remove Shaktimaan from Doordarshan. At least 10 to 12 letters sent by people that my kids jump. What is the serial? Why do this serial has to run? If you jump from the second floor, okay, Shaktimaan will come and save me.
Yeah.
I told them, don't do this. I have never done in my life, let me tell you, let me confess you. I have never used, what do you call, khizab?
Had I?
Never in my life.
You meeting Velayudham. So Velayudham is Thalapathy Vijay. He was also playing
Superhero kind of role.
in that film.
Tamil
but he
film.
didn't have special powers, but he will...
Tamil film.
Tamil film.
Tell me, are you getting benefited or are you getting... And some people said, Sir, Shaktimaan, if anybody jumps, he is fool. अरे शक्तिमान वो ऊपर से जंप मारा उसको रास्ते में पकड़ ऐसे he just took I will also jump and Shaktimaan will come. I had to tell them that you can't do it, you can't do spin.
There were any shattering news initially?
Initially these kind of notes, so somebody in Karnataka, one girl, other girl burnt kerosene and thinking Shaktimaan will come. Shaktimaan did not come.
What is the one rumor which hurt you so much? Because we've came across rumors saying that Shaktimaan is no more. Is he alive? Something like that. Serious rumors. So, did you get to read those?
I have my channel. We have 13 lakhs. My subscribers, very popular. But I don't play games. I go very, very honestly.
Yeah. Before even you start, no, there was a period where silence from your side. So
I kept silent.
Yeah.
But ultimately, when they were started making mimicry out of, "Arey Mukesh Khanna, arey, oh, senior citizen will become Shaktimaan." मैंने कहा, "ओए, my age is 160 years. Shaktimaan का कोई age नहीं होता. It's work." I fought that trolling which was there. It became so big. They said 15 days were in between the period. They said even Modi ji से भी आप cross कर गए थे. That time Shaktimaan crossed Modi ji in the trending. I don't know what trending is all about. For me, that period was that people said don't talk. They are all rubbish. They want you to speak. I said, but if anybody says something wrong, I don't keep quiet. So I answered them very. I said, see what happened. I made a song, which was a Krantikari song. You understand the meaning of Krantikari song? Freedom fighters. People today don't even know who is Chandrasekhar Azad, who is Azad, who is Sukhdev, who is Bhagat Singh. We are promoting their existence as a shaheed. They should be given a darja of shaheed, which is not been given by Angrez, not given by even Congress. Why they are not giving it? In that whole sequences, I came across a song which was supposed to be sung by Shan. I did one song before that. It was a quiz kind of thing. Who is this thing? Who is this thing? Tell me who is this thing.
Yes.
I recorded in my voice. I am not a singer. That is the first point.
So,
Second,
the trolling did hurt you so much.
To hell with them.
Okay, but what kind of rumors did you face?
There was no rumors. They were all talking nonsense. I answered. No rumors. What is rumors?
About your health and all?
अरे कुछ भी नहीं. I'm touchwood मालिक की दया से I'm all right. Question was that when I came to perform that song, I took a decision which I could have avoided. Ki let us not play Mukesh Khanna singing. Let us Shaktimaan play the singing. And what a mistake I made, which I don't even bother. I did not hear what do you call? Did not even. So Whiteward was saying, and when I gave the song, it's a beautiful song. Nobody has ever done on the freedom fighters. Instead of praising, "Arey Mukesh Khanna, arey senior citizen Shaktimaan, arey ye Shaktimaan bankar aa raha hai." मैंने कहा, what nonsense. I answered them back. I said, I'm just bringing a praise karo ki we are bringing a, and the second version I'm again coming within a 15 days. Second quiz on the same 4 months.
Okay.
So for me, there is nothing like rumors that I'm not well. They said I become big, and I did not bother to. I have never done in my life. Well, let me tell you, let me confess you. I've never used, what do you call, khizab?
Had I?
Never. Never in my life. I said, I'm there. The whiteness, Shaktimaan,
So
Bhisham,
what's your
Pitama, I
age
played
now?
160 years. What is white hair? Some said, lagao, मैंने कहा, "Chup." I don't apply. This is my nature, natural hair.
What is the age now? Mukesh Khanna's
160
age.
years.
Mukesh Khanna's age.
There is no age.
Okay.
I always say, age is nothing. Age is what you look. If I look 50, I'm 50. If I look 60, I'm 60. If I look 90 years, I'm 90.
Okay.
Age does not material
Okay.
anything.
Okay.
And I have openly said, when they said, "Ki, Arey, to senior citizen Shaktimaan," I said, "Okay, what the hell? I'm 108, 60 years old. Bhisham was 160.
Especially those 90s kids. No, they just saw you like a savior. They were just believing in you, like they were waiting for you, even in their real life situations. No.
Used to jump from second floor, okay, Shaktimaan will come and save me.
Yeah.
I told them, don't do this. They used to do that. They
Yeah.
used to think that Shaktimaan will come and save us. So I used to pass a message at the end of every episode. Don't spin like Shaktimaan. He has got powers. You don't have powers. If you do it, you will go. So for many episodes, I gave the message of, but it was very honestly taken. They started believing that Shaktimaan is
a character,
somebody.
is a real.
Yeah, they wanted to, and so I have lived that phase of Parleji Shaktimaan.
Yeah, but was it tensed or was it like giving a second thought, like as it is a bigger responsibility since kids are the
Yeah,
audience
yeah.
for the show?
No, I had to be very serious about that. That people used to see there used to be. I mean, we found out it was scandal behind it. Somebody wanted to malign Shaktimaan. They wanted to remove Shaktimaan from Doordarshan. And they were at least 10 to 12 letters sent by people that my kids jumped. What is the serial?
Oh,
Why do this
okay.
serial has to run?
Okay.
And I said, what nonsense. Nobody is jumping. Of course, we also do from here to here jump. But that became so serious that I found something wrong in there. I found that after every 15 minutes, after every 15 days, one incident was reported. Either Karnataka or even Nasik or even Begusarai, Bihar, or even places like where they say ki they burnt themselves like and then thought Shaktimaan will come. I said Shaktimaan never taught them
To just
saas
self-burn.
bahu understand karti hai कि you put bahu को लगा दो. No, we have never shown any kid burning. That made me go for a legal. I hired a detective agency called Global Detectives. We won the case.
So there were a lot of false allegations.
False allegations. I mean, he was injured because of something else, but it was given the name to Shaktimaan.
Okay, okay.
I remember I was in Ashtak office in Delhi and they said, I said, आप लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? You're making all gossip columns. बोला sir, एक और one more news is coming on the teleprompter used to be there. I said, okay, what is there? It is there. Where is it? Nasik. One kid put the fire on this thing and then he thought Shaktimaan will come. Shaktimaan never come. I called my detective agency, go to Nasik, find out. When they reached there, that father and son started running. Because it was not injured because of Shaktimaan. He said, I don't even, like Nasik person said, Shaktimaan kol mala maitech nahi. But Shaktimaan kone hai, I don't know. I just wanted to make tea and it backfired and it came on me and somebody put me this thing, but then said, no, this boy wanted to become Shaktimaan. So we fought that.
So
And we won the case.
Yeah, you think there are people who work behind to just
Every successful story always has Kilvish ke bashinde. It's always there. Everybody who has become bigger, there are villains who try. And today, to thank the social media, it has multiplied unnecessarily to very big proportion, giving in wrong information and making a news out of it. And I proved them that the boy was burnt because of something else, and they said about this thing. So ultimately 6 months, if you know our law minister, Arun Jaitley, he was my lawyer. He fought the case. And ultimately we won the case, Shaktimaan not guilty. And Doordarshan wanted to remove. And they showed about 15 letters to judge. Arun Jaitley said, Mukesh ji, do you have any letters with you? I said, I have lakhs of letters. And I announced it. Ki, do you think Shaktimaan should be closed? Are you taking benefit or you are losing? Tell me. From Orissa, from Tamil Nadu, from this thing. And I had about lakhs of letters. He said, how many letters you have? I said, lakhs of. Can you get it in Bora? You know, that, and that.
Yeah.
I said, okay. I called my office, said, the three sacks were full of letters were kept in the High Court judges.
As a proof.
I was sitting at the back. They were here, even Doordarshan lawyer, even the UNO lawyer. Judge came and he said, looked at it. What is it? So Jaitley said, sir, they produced few letters. We thought we must also produce some letters. So he smiled.
Though some or the lakhs.
Yeah, he smiled. He said, you know, he understood that there's a problem about this thing.
Okay.
But we fought and we fought like Shaktimaan.
Yeah.
And because I know the ultimately when this verdict was given by the kids, I got the messages. I invited all over India. Tell me, are you getting benefited or are you getting money? And some people said, sir, Shaktimaan, if anybody jumps, he is fool. And if anybody does, he is 0.00001%. So don't close Shaktimaan.
Yeah.
Never close Shaktimaan. I showed this thing. And
But was there any
Yes, they
serious
said-
thing initially happened? Like people, did kids misunderstand that Shaktimaan
they
was
say that I spoke against Gutka lobby.
Sorry?
In my Gutka.
Oh, okay. Gutka lobby.
And that's a big lobby. And they showed one boy eating Gutka and Shaktimaan comes and he says, if you eat this, you will never be able to play, you will never be able to study. Don't do and he says, sorry Shaktimaan. Now that was the repercussion or was the attack on me.
People were really clear that it was all show.
They became very
nothing
clear
real.
because, yeah.
No. I'm telling. So whenever we see a superhero thing is happening, we tend to just believe that and we wait for that person to come into our life somewhere.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think we don't get to distinguish between the reality, and
yes, correct.
the show, right?
That is, see, those kids of 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, they don't have that sense.
Yeah.
अरे शक्तिमान वो ऊपर से जंप मारा उसको रास्ते में पकड़ ऐसे he just took. I will also jump and Shaktimaan will come. I had to tell them that you can't do it, you can't do spin.
So there were any shattering news initially?
Initially,
Unfortunate?
these kind of notes. So somebody in Karnataka, one girl, other girl burnt kerosene and thinking Shaktimaan will come. Shaktimaan did not come.
Okay.
In Jaipur, Shaktimaan एक धनुष बाण खेलते खेलते बच्चों की आंख में आ गई. What is this? I said Shaktimaan never showed the arrows. So it was a pre-planned attack, but somehow I won and it ran for 7 years.
Yeah. That I understand, but without the planning, did people misunderstand? No. Naturally, people were very clear.
People become very clear after they found that. I told them. I remember when the court case was going on. I must tell you very interesting. Malakar is the DDG of Doordarshan, Deputy Director General. We were having the court case between me and Doordarshan, me and you and I. So in between, we had a hearing. Not a hearing. I was sitting in the reception. Mr. Malakar passed, and he looked at me. He said, Mr. Khanna, you are using our platform to pass the messages. I, for 8 weeks, passed a message in the beginning. These people say that Shaktimaan is harming you. I want to know from you, from Odisha, from Kerala, is it harmful? And they all lakhs of letter came. So don't close it. It is something which is. And then ultimately the judges team sat. And I remember the three judges, very big journalists, they sat. They were given all 250, 350 episodes to see. They saw. And one of the very big judge said, my daughter gave me Shaktimaan. And I must tell you, this serial should never close.
Okay.
There should be more serials like this.
What was the reason for you to become the producer of the show?
Yeah, very good question. You see, to become a producer, we call it panga lena. In Hindi se panga lena. I remember Ravi Chopra, he said, Mukesh, why should you become producer? You were doing so well as an actor. I said, मेरे सर पर आ गए हैं.
That came on your head.
I said I had to, because the person who was supposed to put money had only 10 lakhs and I needed crores. So I said to ye kaam kar, 8 ka tu 16 le le mere se, 17, 18 le le. And I went to a producer, to a Ambu Murarka, I must say, because he was the person who helped me. And he said, okay, kitna chahiye aapka? How much money you need? Taj Mahal pe hum log baithe the, coffee. I said, I may need 75 lakhs or something.
Oh my God.
Okay, have coffee. Murarka group, very big group. I said, okay. He was my friend's friend, but his brother, elder brother was my classmate in St. Xavier's College. I asked him very simple, what should I pay for, the interest rate? He said, aap chaliye na, kariye na. He did not take a single interest money from me. And I returned all 75 lakhs, which very few people return. So I always tell people, never take money on loan and get stuck with the EMIs and have some partner with you. You spend, we'll have a 50% share. I believe that. Shaktimaan 2 is in a very big controversy going on by film coming. Sony International. I said this hero can't become Shaktimaan. Stopped. There's a fight going on.
So I think the name was Ranveer.
Yeah, I mean, I cannot tell you because people know, everybody know. He came to my office and sat for 2.5 hours. What I did, I said, okay, now I have applied. I said, let's make Gangadhar, the alter ego of Shaktimaan. So we have given the title Gangadhar Changakar, or Gangadhar the Vigilante.
Yeah.
He solves the problem of the society. Doordarshan like that.
Yeah. So you reminded of Bhishma. Bhishma is not married. People say you played Bhishma, that's why you're not married.
I'll tell you a small incident in my house, 25 years, 50 years, maybe 40 years. When that incident came first time on the Doordarshan, my whole family was sitting there. My father, because the whole India used to watch, one go. Curfew. So everybody in the hall. My father could not see much. He used to sit like this. And then when the pratigya, I am this thing, मैं अखंड प्रतिज्ञा लेता हूँ कि आजीवन ब्रह्मचारी रहूँगा, जीवन भर विवाह नहीं करूँगा, वंशहीन ही जीऊँगा, वंशहीन ही मरूँगा, ये मेरी अखंड प्रतिज्ञा है. My father, and the serial stops there. My father there's a silence in the hall. He said, Ved, come. My brother's name is Ved. Who has taken this oath? Is it Devavrat or Mukesh Khanna? I smiled at it, but see the irony. Because of that, I'm still not married.
But did you feel lonely?
Never. I have this whole office people. I have somebody asked me, what is your worth? Because they get in the system. He has got 6 cars, he's got building, all the social media talkte. This journalist from even South, she said, Mukesh, what is your worth? I said, look, my asset is crores of children all over India.
So I think the very first superhero of our country is Shaktimaan. I think there are a lot of inspiration after that. I have few Tamil movies which I think so might be inspired or got that.
Every superhero inspired from the
inspired from maybe
because you were the first
Shaktimaan.
Indian superhero. There was nobody made even after 4 years, and I made Aryaman Brahmand Ka Yodha 4 years ke baad mein.
Yeah.
Star Wars. So you're right. They were inspired. Junior G Shaktimaan used to come in the beginning. Biscuit, Parle G biscuit became so popular.
Yeah. So I have few of our heroes.
Tell me.
Who took up they have superpower, but they were considered as superheroes.
They're superheroes in their own way.
In their own ways, yeah. So I have few pictures like you meeting those heroes, our heroes. So this is you meeting Velayudham. So Velayudham is Thalapathy Vijay. He was also playing
superhero kind of role.
in that film.
Tamil
but he
film.
didn't have special powers, but he will...
Tamil film.
Tamil film, yeah.
Character ka naam?
Vijay.
Vijay, popular actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Okay, this is one.
No, that's his look actually. Would you like to take
No,
a
is
look?
it made or it is they are making?
No, it's already out.
That's why this is the get-up. It was as it is. He came.
Yeah.
Of course, Shaktimaan was not there.
Of course.
But then film became popular.
Yeah. Hypothetically, what if Shaktimaan meets Velayudham?
I would love to. I would love to, but then there are so many restrictions of me wearing the Shaktimaan costume and doing something today because of the Sony contract.
Okay. This is a very special meeting. Shaktimaan meeting
Oh,
Superman.
our childhood hero. People used to say, "Are you have copied Superman." I said, "Superman copied Hanuman." We have our own superhero and these are all people who are coming from Krypton. That's why they're powerful. There's somebody electric man. Somebody puts this thing and becomes an Iron Man. Somebody comes from a Spider-Man, spider and becomes Spider-Man. Shaktimaan power nobody has from the 5 elements of the earth: pani, water.
So what if Shaktimaan fights against Superman? Who will win?
Shaktimaan 100%.
Okay.
Because see, these people have powers. They can fly. Shaktimaan can fly even faster than them. And then Shaktimaan need not go and do foot fighting. His eyes are and I have never used gun in my Shaktimaan pure serial. Never killed anybody. In the very first episode, interestingly, I pick up that person who is on the heroin taking a jeep. I take him out from his car and I throw him in the universe. And he goes, So Shaktimaan, no weapons. He is himself 5 elements: water, fire, and he's got all the powers of the
Nature.
nobody else.
Okay.
One more. I think you forgot to name is Kerala film. That
Minnal Murali.
Minnal Murali.
Oh, glad you.
I know it. I met him also. He came to India, Bombay.
Okay.
He made, but I have told him, you have made a superhero who's a local superhero. Shaktimaan is universe.
I think people were just drowning in sadness after.
I know. It became.
You stopped.
Let me just
Shaktimaan.
in the end tell you why I stopped, because my fees became from
Yeah,
380
you told me.
to
Yeah.
16 lakhs. I said, what are you doing? You're killing. No, Mukesh ji, after 104 we make 1.5. I said, that is not. So I said, okay, I'm taking it out. And then 206 is just out. Now it is released. Let me tell you, if anybody is interested, Shemaru mein, it has already started rerunning.
We can see in Tamil version also in YouTube. So
I
there are
have
many
given,
Tamil.
yeah, it is there. Shaktimaan was dubbed in Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam.
So YouTube channels we get to just revisit.
You
the
can
episodes.
if you want. But sadly, that rights has been taken from me by somebody called Ultra. I am very angry on that person. That internet word, we never knew what is the meaning of internet 10 years ago.
Okay.
Now I have no right on my music. He can sell anybody
Oh, but how?
because I have given them the digital rights.
Okay, unknowingly.
Unknowingly, we thought, चल ठीक है, overseas में चलाओ. But he got written one word, internet small, and nobody knew internet क्या होता है.
Okay.
Afterwards, you realize internet means your whole. I can't use my Shaktimaan. Can't. The
Can you
music,
continue?
I
Can you
can't.
continue singing?
Shaktimaan, Shaktimaan, Shaktimaan. होता है जब आदमी को अपना ज्ञान, कहलाया वो शक्तिमान, शक्तिमान, शक्तिमान.
Wow.
MCR Pure Cotton Club, formals and casual shirts.
Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology, admissions open.
Summer holidays வந்தாச்சு நம்ம GT Holidays வந்தாச்சு South India's #1 travel brand.